Hello, so this is notes I did on an interview with David Hamilton at Unlimited Solutions Clubhouse for a class, and I really wanted to share it. So, for this interview, I talked with David Hamilton at Unlimited Solutions Clubhouse. He's currently a unit coordinator at the Clubhouse, where I am a member. I've been a member since 2014. My dream job would be a unit coordinator at Clubhouses in Maine. David Hamilton has worked here at the Clubhouse. At the Clubhouse, he works side by side with members, helping run the work unit and work towards members' goals of recovery. Since I already knew of the Clubhouse model and how the Clubhouse is run, I focused on employment questions of Unlimited Solutions Clubhouse. David has been working in the mental health field for 32 years in August. Out of those 32 years, he has worked at Unlimited Solutions Clubhouse for 10 years in October. Clubhouse will be the longest job held in the field. Clubhouse is run side by side with members, and this includes during interviews. I asked David how he felt being interviewed by a group of members and staff. He stated that this was the most intimidating interview that he has ever had because he didn't know what to expect. Group interviews are challenging. He states that he did like being able to have the people I am supporting face to face. Because of the nature of Clubhouse, I asked him how the Clubhouse environment is different from previous jobs and where this difference was difficult to get used to. And whether this was used to get to. David stated that the Clubhouse is less clinical and more relationship focused than his previous jobs. Maintaining professional boundaries and maintaining a relationship with an individual is challenging. David was always a supervisor or manager in his previous roles. At the Clubhouse, he had to learn to be a team player and a coworker again. He went from making all the decisions to coming to consensus. It was hard for him to set his clinical hat aside. Because of the nature of Clubhouse, conflict with boundaries occur all the time. David mentioned the reason for this is because these relationships are real. Sometimes we must help colleagues differentiate relationship boundaries between in Clubhouse and out of Clubhouse. It is solved through open communication. Next, I asked David if it was difficult the first time he had to allow a member to take ownership of a situation. He stated that this question was yes and no, because though it is not typical, it is refreshing to empower members to solve their own problems and conflict. Next, I asked if there was a population within the Clubhouse that he has found challenging to work with, and why. His answer surprised me. He stated that he has a hard time working with those individuals who have been told they don't have to do anything to improve their situations, and have had everything done for them in treatment. It is challenging because they are used to people doing everything for them and not with them. And, well, the model of the Clubhouse is to do it with you. Next, I asked when he knew Clubhouse was truly the right fit for him. He said the first time he heard about Clubhouse at a city council meeting. He liked the job he was at, but he was looking back to working directly with members and, with the population. Lastly, I asked David if there was anything he wished he knew before starting a job at Clubhouse. He said he wished he knew about Clubhouses years ago. He also stated that Clubhouse ruined your life because you feel like you were making a difference through relationships, so it makes it hard to want to do anything else.